But did you have a week?
I did have a week, Willie. I did.
Okay. Because I'm sure we'll get back to that stuff.
You know what I did with my week?
What'd you do with your week?
I played fucking Kingdom Hearts.
You played some Kingdom Hearts, didn't you?
Did you know?
No.
The Kingdom Hearts audience is really intense.
Yes.
They're excitable.
Mm-hmm. However, are there a lot of them?
There are a surprising amount of them. There are a surprising amount.
I see.
Yeah, there's more than 6, 7. Yes, Wooly. So I beat Kingdom Hearts 1. And I beat Sephiroth, and I beat Unknown, and I beat Kurtzisa. I took out every super boss on the hardest difficulty in Kingdom Hearts 1. I fully completed that shit in about 8 days.
You know,
that game's great. It was great when it came out. It's great now. Every one of Kingdom Hearts 1's flaws is like overstated with the re-release that has the newer camera. The re-release that has the newer camera, that was like the big pain point.
Do you have memories of the original release?
Yeah, the original release had a anti-player camera.
Okay.
The original release had you turning the camera with L2 and R2. And that was the only time the camera moved.
Yes.
So you were running with the analog stick, attacking with the buttons on your thumb, using the right analog stick to move your command list around, and hitting L2 and R2 to turn the fucking camera. It was a lot. It was a lot. Yes, sir.
I have another issue to take up here.
Yeah, what's that?
You lied to me.
I lied to you
by omission.
Okay.
You told me the character's name was Diz. However, you did not reveal that that was an acronym, and that acronym was for Darkness in Zero.
Buddy, that's for you to find out.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you at all. I'm not kidding you even a little bit. That is absolute, but it's also spoilers. So, for a game that came out in 2000.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
2005.
I didn't realize. Okay.
You know what's great about Kingdom Hearts 1? Like genuinely awesome. It's a fully contained story with no branches. It has a beginning and a middle and an end, and everything you need inside Kingdom Hearts is inside Kingdom Hearts.
As long as you play all of them.
No. I said Kingdom Hearts 1. Everything in Kingdom Hearts that you need in Kingdom Hearts 1 is in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh, it closes off and wraps up and calls it a day.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
It has a defined beginning, middle, and end. It has a little bit of a cliffhanger ending, but you could cliffhanger that ending with, and then the adventures continued onwards. It was only later with the secret movie and the new super boss that's like, okay, well, there's a sequel coming out. Maybe you should play that little sequel because it's pretty good. What a super good game, an excellent action game.
But your journey didn't end there, did it?
It did not. But before we leave that, I had a great moment playing Kingdom Hearts 1 where I was fighting Sephiroth, which is definitely the hardest boss in that game. He's a secret Coliseum match. It's just like, hey, do you want to fucking one-on-one Sephiroth with this little child? Do it. Super fucking difficult fight. And I'm older I'm wiser. I have a whole chat of people telling me pro tips and keyblade combinations and spell shit or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I beat him up with the metal chocobo keyblade, even though it wasn't the best. It's Cloud's keyblade. So I was like, I'm gonna do it because I'm like 16. I'm gonna beat Sephiroth up with Cloud's keyblade. I'm gonna do it. And I was having trouble using quote unquote better ones. And like, you know what? I'm going to go back to the one I used like 20 years ago. Cause for old time's sake, maybe it's way better.
Oh, okay.
And I discovered, hey, guess what? I made the right decision then too.
Mm-hmm. I
was smart.
But this is also proud mode with the XP scaling thing going on, right?
That's not so much an XP scaling thing. It's the thing that everything has twice as much health and does twice as much damage.
Okay.
So proud mode is a mode that did not exist in original Kingdom Hearts 1 release. It only came with the later re-release. So I was also playing it on essentially double difficulty. So that dude was the motherfucker. that took me a while. Wrapped up Kingdom Hearts 1, toot sweet, takes no time at all. All you got to do is stream 45 to 52 hours in a single week on just the one game. That's all you got to do.
Light work.
And not get stuck on any bosses and nowhere to go the whole time. That's all you got to do. And then I hopped on to I've been calling it Recom. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Yeah. Now, why'd you do that?
I don't know. I was like, because I was like, maybe I'll play another one.
Okay, I was not expecting.
Maybe I'll play another one.
I was not expecting. I don't know, but yeah, all right.
No, so what was happening is like, I talked about this last week when I started, which was, every time you start Halo 1, Xenoblade 1, whatever. The first comment is, are you going to do the DLC for the fifth one? And you're like, okay, can we just back off a second? It has never been more intense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. in my entire time on this internet. Yeah, and Kingdom Hearts.
And therefore the correct answer to why'd you do that is because look at those fucking numbers, bro.
No. Oh. Dude. It's not why. It's because Persona EX gave me $2,000 to play through the series. And I was like, buh. Fucking bet.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, guy showed up in the chat and was like, hey, how much would it, if I gave you $2,000, would you play through them? And I said, oh, if you donated $2,000, I'd be like, haha, maybe. And I do a really sarcastic little shithead thing. And then maybe, I don't know. And then he's like, oh, my bank finally let the transaction go through. And I'm like, and then then you get to that, then you get that moment on stream where you're like, okay.
Jesus
okay,
Christ.
I'm in it now. I'm in it now. Oh,
wow.
Okay. And then what you do is you go, okay, hold on. I have the power to go into PayPal and get your PayPal email address and just send that shit the fuck back. If that was a mistake, a gag, a joke, a non-disposable income discussion, whatever. And then they're like, oh, no, actually, I used to watch your show a lot when things were bad, but now I'm rich. And I'm like, okay, let's keep playing this Kingdom Hearts game. Let's roll.
Hey, yo,
let's fucking go.
Yo, Mecha Break, the price is going up. Hey, Sega, fucking call me, bro. Damn. All right. Sick.
But in all honesty, I never played Chain of Memories. So, and Chain of Memories is what I would describe as the start of every problem that has ever happened to Kingdom Hearts. So Chain of Memories was a Game Boy Advance game that was later ported / remade on PS2, which is weird as shit already, because that's a big hop from like sprites and like single screen things to a fully 3D realized like action adventure game. And people say that it's worse on PS2, but PS2 has more stuff and it also has voice acting and cutscenes. So whatever. That's the one that I'm going to show on the TV show.
Yes.
So I'm playing the PlayStation 2 version called Chain of Memories, which is one of the it is genuinely like one of the weirdest games I've ever played in my life. Everything about it is strange. So, first up, Kingdom Hearts comes out in 2002, 2003. Kingdom Hearts 2 comes out, I think, 2004, 2005. The re-release of Chain of Memories comes out in like 2009. So, way after. Like significantly afterwards. And originally the GBA version was in between the two of them, and it was an interstitial game, right? So right off the bat, this is a story that is the connecting link between Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. This was an act of plot violence on PS2 owners back in the day. So are you familiar with what the fucking deal is with the Chain of Memories narrative?
All I know is that it's mandatory. So,
step 1, mandatory. Absolutely unreally mandatory. Chain of Memories is like more mandatory than like a Metal Gear game from one to the next. It's fucking ridiculous. On top of that, one of the plot details at the end of Chain of Memories is some characters lose their memory and other characters remember the events of that game. Meaning you're rolling into Kingdom Hearts 2 and characters are describing events that they know happened to people that forgot them.
Man.
And if you didn't play that game, you are fucking confused. You are confused as shit. And the idea was supposed to be like, well, the characters are also confused as shit, so it's fine. And it's like, no, it's actually really hard to understand.
So back in that time, there was, I would say, a decent chance that people owned a Game Boy Advance and a PlayStation 2.
Absolutely.
Right?
That was not out of the ordinary.
No. That was a type of gamer.
Yeah. Not me, but hey. So on top of the fact that Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is fucking weird in its placement, the PS2 re-release itself is extra fucking goofy. So what year did The Sixth Sense come out? The Sixth Sense came out in 1999, featuring a young child actor known as Haley Joel Osment.
The movie The Sixth Sense. Okay.
Yeah, The Sixth Sense.
Jesus Christ. I'm like, is there something Kingdom Hearts related called The Sixth Sense that I've never heard of?
Yeah,
because I'm like,
related. They're actually related. Like, Bruce Willis was there.
Okay, god damn it. All right.
So that was Haley Joel Osment's big break. And as a result, Haley Joel Osment got tapped to play Sora in Kingdom Hearts 1. And I'm going to guess his English voice acting was recorded in like 2001. So he's a child, right? In Kingdom Hearts 2, he has gone through a little bit of puberty, right? And thus they aged Sora up, and he's a little older. Well, by 2009, Haley Joel Osment is a man. So Sora is going from Kingdom Hearts 1, and then 5 minutes later, he walks into Castle Oblivion with a man's voice. and it's fucking crazy. I'm like 10 and a half hours into it. It's still nuts every time he talks.
It's the Adventure Time problem.
Yeah. But it's the worst version of that problem ever. Because it is literally like one scene and then they walk through a door and his balls just hit the floor. They just drop. The voice becomes deep.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
no one else's voices change because they're Disney characters or adults already.
And I don't think that, they didn't want to recast, understandably, right?
No, you can't recast.
No. So that's what we get.
And so you walk in and it's a fairly interesting setup. They're looking for their gang in Castle Oblivion, and there's some ne'er-do-wells there. And there's a memory loss situation going on. But hey, do you like cards?
I mean, I'm
okay.
pretty
So
indifferent.
What if we took this action adventure game and turned it into a real-time card battler that still has, in the GBA, 2D movement, and the PS2 version / current version 3D movement?
I booted up the GBA one for 2 seconds just to see what it would look like and to see that intro, because I wanted to see
that's cool.
Technically, see what was technically possible. And it was like 2D side scrolling, like on beat 'em up angle, I remember.
Yeah, and there's something really enjoyable about certain audience members not keeping up with what's up, because I was playing this 3D action adventure card game, turn-based, not active time, whatever. And I was getting a little fucking frustrated. I was getting a little frustrated because there's a lot to juggle. You're building a deck to do regular attacks. You can't just do your regular attacks like you can in Kingdom Hearts. You build your fucking deck to do your regular attacks.
Basic attacks.
Then you're combining sets of 3 attacks into a hand called a sleight. But when you use the sleight, the first card in that sleight disappears, pulls right out of your deck. And every time you reload the cards, it takes longer. So are you building for sleights? But the sleights all suck, but you're also 3D action gaming with your cards. So you got to look down and see, oh, do I have attacks or magic on? Oh, so if I got Blizzard on, so I got to go jump and do the Blizzard.
This is not what you signed up for.
I saw it scroll by going, man, if Pat's this frustrated about this, he would really fucking hate The World Ends With You. and that comment made me understand why I was getting so pissed off. And it was because the game is demanding that I split my attention every single second. It wants me to do this, then it wants me to do that. It wants me to do this, and it wants me to do that.
I forget where you stood whenever I brought up Pass the Puck. I forget if you were on my side or whether you stood against me.
I am your strongest advocate.
Okay.
I am your strongest warrior.
Fuck me, man.
World Ends With You.
Everything else was so sick. I just couldn't get past that one aspect.
Okay. I picked that game up as a real DS cart and played it for like 10 minutes and was like, just the worst. And I was like, the music and the character and the art and the fucking vibe. And then it was like, you take out your stylus. And I'm like, how about I put a knife in my neck?
I actually brought up this exact thing because of something I played this week as well that made me think of, basically, I was playing the Pragmata demo, and that's a great example of playing a game while another game is happening.
Yes.
But it does it so
Pragmata
well.
Does that's so smart? You know what's so good about Pragmata?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't ask you to split your attention.
It's great, man.
It overlays the new game on top of the other game.
Fucking just preach, bro. Like, I'm telling you. Because it made me think of exactly that. As I'm doing the puzzle and I'm shooting, I'm like, this is this is the ideal version of what a game like TWEWY was going for, but it's synchronized. Both games are harmonious in what they're asking you to do. Your attention is singular, and when it starts to overlap and stuff, you're feeling the pressure of it. But the goal of the thing is not a completely separate identity reality over here that you're supposed to look between two places. It's actually the same thing together. It's great, man.
You know what? I feel so vindicated about my TWEWY opinions. Because the Wii U gamepad and all the games that did look at the screen, now look at your gamepad, now look at the screen, now look at the gamepad, those were all also miserable. And that fucking core conceit of that whole platform sucked. And I remember even like reading an article where I think guys from Platinum were talking about Star Fox Zero and about how, yeah, looking up and down at the screen is actually like really frustrating for lots of people.
I'm thinking of it, and I'm just like, the Pragmata design shows me that like it is possible to ask the player to do two things and to use that tension to make it difficult.
Just keep the vision focused.
And make it
it's like a Hong Kong action scene. Don't flick the camera everywhere. Focus on the action.
And make it feel like the things that are focused to those two, make it feel like what they're doing is like not just affecting each other, but like it. Because passing the puck, you'd go up here, you'd weaken the thing, and then it would have an effect down here. But like it just. It's not a complete thought, but it didn't feel as harmonious and as in sync as the way Pragmata does it. I fucking love that example of it. And I was like, oh, this totally does work if you design the game well enough. So
yeah, you're playing Re-Chain of Memories, and you're loading up cards for attacks. You're loading up cards for spells. You're loading up cards for summons. You're loading up cards for items. Item cards are used, and so you use like a potion, and it'll restock all your attack cards. But then the potion gets used up because it's an item, right? And so the game wants you to use slights, which are those 3-card combos, to do attacks or do special attacks. So here's where the game gets kind of super messy. Cards are labeled 1 to 9. If an enemy is attacking with a card that's number 3, and you try and attack it with a card that's number 2, your card will bounce right the fuck off of their card and be nullified. So you have to attack them with a higher card than their card.
Okay.
Right? Unless it's a 0, because 0 breaks anything.
Okay.
However, now you get bosses that also use slights, and slights combine all the numbers on the card. So even 999 slight, it becomes a level 27 slight, and nothing's fucking breaking that shit, right? But by doing that, you just burned a level 9 card. And the tutorial explains the slight system as like the second mechanic in the game when you have like 12 fucking cards total. And so you go to use it and you run out of fucking cards in like a random battle, and you're like, what the fuck is this thing? Sucks. So then you stop using it and just flood your deck with high value cards. You're fighting random battles that are trivially easy and bosses that are very difficult. And every boss I had to completely rebuild my deck to beat. Right? This boss goes for 6s. Okay, so I'm going to flood my thing with 7s and just reload. Right? And so on and so forth. And so the beginning of the game is quite difficult because it's demanding that I learn how to build a deck, do action game combat while running my deck. Oh, is the boss using a 9 and I don't have a 9? That means I need to slight it, but I have to make sure to slight the weakest card first because that's the one that'll get eaten up. And it's a huge amount of split attention, and it's very difficult. And then you unlock Blitz and Sonic Blade that are slights that are so strong that the game turns itself off. There are card combinations that are so busted that I have literally just filled in my deck with the combo for Sonic Blade 5 times in a row and potions at the end. And I fought a boss and went through like 4 health bars in 45 seconds, and the boss couldn't even move from their starting location because I just hit them with Sonic Blade 40 times in a row. And apparently that's not even the good one.
Okay. So
the game is wildly poorly balanced.
Okay.
It's absolutely nuts.
My question was going to be, on a scale from Triple Triad to Tetramaster, where are we landing here?
It starts as Tetramaster, and then you unlock the good moves, and it becomes Triple Triad if you have all the endgame cards.
Okay.
Like the game just becomes unlosable.
Okay.
And I think one of the funniest things is, as I was playing this, people were I was trying to use the slight system, and it kept like just being garbage. And the number one piece of advice was just wait until you get Sonic Blade, and Sonic Blade will just beat the game. I'm like, okay. And I get Sonic Blade, and hey, guess what? Sonic Blade's going to beat the game. Like 100%.
I mean, that doesn't sound great.
As I was describing The World Ends With You, and we were complaining about Pass the Puck, I saw a motherfucker just go, dude, you just need good pins. Once you get good pins, Pass the Puck gets super good. And it's the same with the good pins then. How about you start the game with the version that is fun to play?
I forgot about the pins. Yeah, different areas, different fashion, different pins for different zones. You wear this in this area for this buff.
Oh no.
Yeah. I saw some folks while we were talking there going like, you know, you're remembering it being way too hard than it actually was. And I'm like, it's not about hard. It's that it was unfun. It's that it was it was not fun to do. That was my problem.
The core gameplay conceit is unenjoyable.
If it was hard but fun, I would have stuck with it, you know?
And so now I like my opinion on Chain of Memories is fucking even stranger. Cause now I've built out a deck that's so strong that I'm literally just reading chat and mashing triangle for the entirety of boss fights.
Oh my God. Okay.
Like it's become it's become a chill stream.
Well, that's awful too, because I mean
that is also awful.
I've heard so much good about how sick Kingdom Hearts 2's combat system is, and like this is
what Chain of Memories was not made by the same people who did 1 and 2.
All right, okay.
Chain of Memories was made by the people that started to do some of the weirder handheld spin-off things. So Kingdom Hearts 1 has excellent gameplay. Basically, once you unlock guard, once you unlock the ability to like dodge, roll, and block, you can start to get into like a bunch of parrying stuff and a bunch of cool acrobatic shit.
Is it anything like Lost Kingdoms for the GameCube?
That one's that swings right over my head.
The FromSoft card game, adventure game that was
right over the top of my head.
Okay.
I will tell you that Kingdom Hearts 2 is a real ass action game. That is a excellent fucking action game, to the point where they that's where they started the concept of critical mode, which is here's your standard game, then there's your proud difficulty, which is harder, and then there's critical. And critical is okay. It's hard. It's really hard. In fact, it's the hardest version. But what we're going to do is give you a huge amount of points to equip abilities, and you're going to start the game with every like core action game ability that the game has.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so you're going to start with Ukemi, block, dodge, roll, parry, etc. And you're going to just play this like a fucking Devil May Cry game.
And that was also Final Mix only?
Yeah, that was also Final Mix only. Yeah.
Okay.
So this series is not just absolutely obsessively intrinsically attached to every platform in the world, it's also wildly inconsistent in quality. Just wildly inconsistent in quality. Hey, do you want to play a game where you get tons and tons of characterization of Riku as a playable character? Guess you're stuck playing Chain of Memories. Because that's pretty much the only one.
But is it not also emblematic of the era that these games are all released in?
A little bit.
The product of their time, you know?
Yeah, no, this series runs all the way from like a 4 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. Like, and it's even, not like a sliding scale upwards. It's like it's just fucking all over the place.
Like, even me not knowing anything about, you know, like what's going on, I see Kingdom Hearts 3 and I see like characters that are in real life Japanese apartments and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is the square that's got Noctis in the city, and you know, is going through that sort of design phase. That Kingdom Hearts also looks like it's from that era, you know?
Yeah. Fucking super weird. It's Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is one of the strangest. Like I came over to the office about half hour early, and I banged out like I went back over and banged out like 4 levels just to get cards and shit like that in 28 minutes that I was sitting here waiting. Because I wasn't playing the game. I was actually watching a YouTube video in this monitor and just mashing triangle as I let the enemies walk into me and auto attack me until I could get into a random battle. Like it is the worst difficulty curve of any game since The Witcher 2. Now I know you didn't play The Witcher 2,
but you've told me.
Witcher 2's hardest fight is the first tutorial battle. Legitimately the most difficult fight in the entire game. And the second hardest fight in Witcher 2 is the second tutorial battle.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Witcher 2 is the only game I can think of that has a genuine, true, inverted difficulty curve. It is a straight line in the wrong direction.
It's just, it's such a, and again, you just go look at that Itsuno dev talk on the power fantasy and scaling upwards as the game goes along, and you can see the way to do it. It's real clear. You want to have the player feel like they're reaching peak power all the way up to the end of the game, but also you want a challenge that rises up to that newfound power, you know? If you're basically able to, if the first fights you have are brutal because you can't do shit, and then from then on out, you just get more and more and more things, but the challenge is just the same, and so thus you steamroll over the things, then it's like, yeah, that was poorly designed, you know?
I went from fighting Ursula in Chain of Memories and having to rebuild my deck twice to figure out how to beat her, to having a rematch against Riku, the rival character, and he didn't even get to swing once. Those were back to back based off of one ability. There is a weird idea from some of the Kingdom Hearts games where they want to have like a huge amount of customization, like tons and tons and tons and tons of different moves. But the ones that do that always have moves that are so fucked up that they completely break the game.
Was this meta that was discovered like after the fact later on, or was this something where it's like huge through the course of natural?
That would have been discovered instantaneously on day one.
Okay. Because it's just like through the
Sonic Blade is a move that you unlock via leveling. It's not a move that you unlock via a secret, or you go to a fucking chest or whatever. You just unlock via a leveling, and then you go and try it out, and you go, oh my god, nothing in the game can deal with this.
Okay.
There's a move in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix called Strike Raid that is unbelievably good, and it's the first like of the triangle attack commands that you unlock. and it's the only one to use for the whole rest of the game because it's way, way, way better than any of the ones you'll ever unlock after that.
That name is ringing a bell. I don't remember what it does, but I do.
Strike rate is when Sora throws the Keyblade 5 times, and the move takes like, I think it's 12 to 15 seconds, and he's 100% invincible the entire time.
Okay.
So you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. And you have like a quarter of a minute to just sit there and go like, I wonder what I'm gonna do. Like I used it to get through Sephiroth's Omni Slash. Should I learn how to dodge or block this? Nah, fuck it. I'll just invincible through it.
Damn. Okay. Wow.
Chain of Memories' story is also that game is a tale of extremes. Everything in it is either fantastic or garbage. Like Chain of Memories is like, hey, Sora went into a memory palace, so he's going to remember Kingdom Hearts 1. You know what that means? You're redoing every level from Kingdom Hearts 1. Almost the same. Hey, you're going to go to Alice in Wonderland? Guess what you're going to do in Alice in Wonderland? You're going to run into Alice, and the queen's going to be like, oh, I hate Alice. I'm going to kill her, and blah, 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 blah. Almost exactly the fucking same. It's boring as bored to tears. Shit, but then in the interstitial bits between, really interesting shit happens. There's an interstitial white hallway in between each zone where the cool story happens. But the Disney shit is boring me to tears. That game is so hot cold.
Damn. Also, that's such a wasted opportunity because Disney has so many things you can go into. So to redo the same ones, it's like,
well, you got to save them for Kingdom Hearts 2, man.
Right. Okay.
And then, hey, guess what? There's a game called a Kingdom Hearts Recom, which was one of the last ones. That is also a complete do-over of Kingdom Hearts 1. Like almost exactly. It's like, fuck.
What a weird franchise.
It is the strangest franchise.
I promise I'll find out someday, but who knows?
One day.
Yeah.
Well, after I finish the whole series.
Yeah, I mean, at this point,
hold on. After I finish the whole series by the end of June.
Okay. Yeah. you gotta
feel free to hop on for the summer.
You got a distance. Okay, I'll grab the baton pass after that.
That being said, I'll tell you what, it was real easy to sit there and do like an 11.5 hour fucking stream of Kingdom Hearts 1 because that's a game that fucking feels great. Like great action, great platforming, like excellent voice acting, like et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Chain of Memories is a hard game to stream for a long time because I'm getting either so frustrated that chat is being like, man, do you think you should take a break?
Mm-hmm.
Or like actively like mumbling under my mouth, just fucking this game's okay. What? Oh, I lost whatever. What? Who? Yeah. Okay. Great. Like just petty, like pissy, like
word of you hollowing out did like escape.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you're marathoning these things. So
or bored to tears. like just
which is
bored to tears.
Which is horrible for LP purposes.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's part of the run. What's
going on in Kingdom Hearts 2, man?
It's part of the run.
Which is the one. I think it sucks that the Kingdom Hearts franchise has a bell curve for quality. I think that sucks.
Really? 2? It never gets better than 2?
All the best shit's in the middle.
It never gets better than 2?
So I don't think you remember this, but every time Kingdom Hearts would come up on this podcast, I would say, hey, chat, is it better than Kingdom Hearts 2? And I would look over and it would be a sea of no.
Okay.
So people would ask me, hey, Pat, how come you didn't play Dream Drop Distance or Recoded or Kingdom Hearts 3 or whatever. And I go, well, is it better than Kingdom Hearts 2? And the response is usually like a chuckle followed by a no.
See, this is unfair. This is crazy unfair shit though, because now you're just like you're time traveling all the listeners back to their teenage years.
Yeah.
and they're all going, "Oh, no, wait, hold on." You know? Like people are getting ripped back to fucking grade 8 right now. It's like the Kingdom Hearts is like you can't objectively fucking.
No, you know what it is? You know what Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 feel like a lot? It feels like Mass Effect 1 and 2.
Okay.
Where Kingdom Hearts 2 is like it's the fucking action game.
Yeah.
The areas are huge and you're going through big zones and you're fucking fighting dudes.
Yeah.
And Sora's cooler and he's got a less lame outfit and you can dual wield and you know all this shit. And then people who like Kingdom Hearts 1 better, they're like, I miss platforming in like the jungle area or doing the upside down like environmental traversal during the Alice in Wonderland shit. You know, like the weird like Disney stuff. And I'm like, I just want to turn Sora into drive mode where he turns red and dual wields because Goofy turns into a fucking Keyblade and go, and parry a bunch of Dragoons.
Yeah, no, the moment you boot up Mass Effect 2 and you do the fucking super tackle or whatever, and it's like, oh shit, this is okay, we're cooking. Things have changed. There's a huge difference there. Yeah. I get it.
Kingdom Hearts, very cool. Not an evenly paced series. Not evenly paced at all. Also, here's a fun one. You know how I said I mentioned critical mode, which is like the action gamer difficulty, where it like substantially rebalances the game. Birth by Sleep, which is KH0, also has that. And Kingdom Hearts 3 also has that. What happens with Kingdom Hearts 3 is that Proud is too easy, and then Critical came as DLC, and they're like, oh, you guys want it hard? And made the hardest game in the series by an order of magnitude.
Okay.
So if I play Kingdom Hearts 3, the options are too easy, insane nightmare shit.
Yeah, okay.
Those are the two difficulty levels.
Balanced for teenagers.
Yeah. So Kingdom Hearts is so weird because like it was balanced for teenagers, but then they just appeal to those same teenagers who are now adults. You know what I mean? Like part of the problem with like the choices of worlds is that Kingdom Hearts' age range is assumed to be like 10 to 15 or 10 to 18. And it's like, no, it's actually the same people who've been playing since Kingdom Hearts 1. So the people who are marking out because Simba and Captain Hook were there, the only reason they'd give a shit about Frozen is if their kids are watching Frozen. Like, I don't know anybody playing Kingdom Hearts going, oh, yeah, Big Hero 6. Fuck yeah.
No, you grew up with the fucking Sora Rikus and so on. Okay. Well, at least we've telegraphed where we're going for a while now, so.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I'll probably play a Kingdom Hearts game for a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to continue to 2 after Chain of Memories. I might take a break, which is what I said about Chain of Memories before I continued on to it, before even changing the stream title.
I mean, it's literally in the same booted up fucking thing.
Yeah.
You just back.
Oh, you know what's super fun? There's 2 games on that collection that are movies.
Oh.
They're just straight up films.
They is it the Birth by Sleep 342?
No, Birth by Sleep is a real ass game.
Dream Talk
It's 358 over 2 days.
That's it, the fraction
and recoded.
Okay. Don't even play them, just watch it. Okay.
And then what you got to do is so that's the collection, right? And then after the collection, you got to go check out Dream Drop Distance.
Yes, DDD.
And Kingdom Hearts 2.8, A Fragmentary Passage.
Yep.
And then you got to check out Cucks. That's Kingdom Hearts Unite X.
Never heard of that one.
It's a phone game.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot about Final Chapter Prologue.
I see.
I forgot about Final Chapter Prologue. My mistake.
We're hitting up.
And you also have to play Melody of Memories, the rhythm game. That is the only game you play as Kairi in it.
We're loading up Before Crisis, are we?
Do you know what my favorite moment of one of these streams was? Is I look over in chat and somebody goes, man, it sucks that Melody of Memories is a Switch exclusive. That's so annoying that it's trapped on the Switch. And I go, what? You don't have to play, it's not, you can't play it on the Switch too? To which someone fact checks it and goes, yeah, no, you can play it on the Switch too. I go, oh, okay, well, that's useful. To which someone else fact checks that. No, it's on PS5 also. I'm like, how? What are you people
diehard fans
about?
of the franchise are just not sure. Damn. Okay. All right.
I don't think I'd be able to play Melody of Memories on stream. The game series that you have to mute Simple and Clean when you play the game, else your shit is dead.
Ooh.
Hey, Woolie, you know what? I'm gonna show you a screenshot. Let me go into my video producer dashboard. Let's see. Is this? Yeah. So here is me playing Chain of Memories for an hour with no cutscenes. Just the environmental music.
Wow.
60% muted on Twitch.
Oh my god. And
oh yeah, no, here it is. Here's a picture of the muted bar for the 7-hour stream I did the other day.
Oh my god,
in which
dude.
90% of the music is muted.
And whatever you're doing on Twitch is going to be extra aggressive on YouTube.
Yeah.
The detection is way worse. Fucking bullshit.
And so I briefly spoke with chat and I was like, okay, Simple and Clean, is that going to get me ID'd or stricken? And the response I got was, turn it off. Turn it off. So yeah, I had to sing fucking Simple and Clean over the ending, which was awkward because I suck. That Utada Hikaru hit some high notes that I cannot hit, so I had to like drop a bunch of octaves. It's rough.
So
it's rough out here.
What the fuck does everybody else do playing like LPing this series? Just not
rely on direct donations over advertising.
Okay.
That's that.
All right.
Or genuinely play it 14 fucking years ago and on their channels that aren't monetized at all, because who gives a shit? What, you make money on YouTube? Right?
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
You know what's a really fun thing when you play like the first or second game in like a very old series that has lots of entries, where you get to see people say things that are so hilariously incorrect, but they're not incorrect when they said it. So there's a moment in Chain of Memories where they're like, Ansem, but we took out that guy. He's done for. And I'm like, I cannot possibly laugh at this harder. That might be the funniest fucking thing that's ever been said in Kingdom Hearts.
Sure. I don't at all follow, but
I'm talking. Okay, you know what? Mega Man walks into a room and goes, "Thank God we finally got rid of that darn stigma."
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, okay, all right.
Does that
Wily?
fully
But we got rid
thought?
of that guy. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Just absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll be honest, that was pretty much what I was up to this week.
Okay,